welcome to another community conversation. I'm excited because we have two very interesting men here today. This is Mr. Curtis Hill. Hi, thanks for joining us today.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. And this is Marquise.
Pleasure.
We got a young adult to come out today and conversate with us a little bit. And they're here to talk about the Second Chance Incorporated. And this is a nonprofit organization in the city of East Cleveland. And I'm going to let Mr. Hill elaborate and tell you exactly what it is they do. Hello?
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What we do at the Second Chance, what I do personally is I'm a mentor, motivational speaker to at-risk youth and youth otherwise that may have been adjudicated delinquent. Specifically those here in East Cleveland. I do a lot of work out of the juvenile county jail because that's where the most important cases go, the most largest felonies, the misdemeanors tend to stay in East Cleveland, but the felonies go down to the county. So I'm headquartered down at the county. I spend a lot of time, like 5-6 days a week down there, trying to motivate and interact with young black men to let them realize or help them realize that there's more to life than killing and robbing. You know, and I base this on my own past. I use my own past as an example to them. My own past, I'm an ex-con. And no one knows this story better than an ex-con. So I think I'm the perfect man to intercede with these young men down there and trying to bring them back to wholeness. Because they didn't start out like that. You know, nature didn't create them like that. So we can get them back.
And I think that's great because it's important when you're telling a story or when you work with other people that you actually walk the walk.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? How long has your organization been in existence?
Well, I incorporated in 2007 in April, so 14 years or so.
Oh, wow. So you've been steady going at it.
I went down and introduced myself to, then she had just got elected, Judge Allison Floyd. And told her my background, outlined my program, outlined my motivation for doing so. And she gave me a pass to start working with the kids in 2008.
Oh, wow.
And I've been working with the kids from East Cleveland and around the county since 2008.
Good,
In
good.
fact, Marquise is one of the kids that I worked with.
Yeah, Marquise. We've had an opportunity to talk a little bit before getting started, and you shared a lot of good information. Marquise, being a young adult and a young African American male, why do you feel it's necessary for you to get involved and work with Mr. Hill with the Second Chance organization?
Well, for one, I'm gonna start off by saying that Second Chance, when I met Mr. Hill, I want to say in 2015 in the detention center. You know, I was going through a lot at the time, dealing with a lot. You know, I was in and out the detention center around that time, and he kind of came in. I never had a father. He came in, and I automatically viewed him as a father figure, just because he embraced me, and you know, the relationship started there. And you know, over time, he kept coming to visit me. He kept coming. He kept coming. He kept his word. Everything he ever told me, he stuck to it. So I knew I could trust him. So I never didn't take his advice. That's what I'm saying. You know, I had a few bumps in the road while I knew him, but in the end, I always remember what he told me, and I turned my life around. You know, I turned my life around. It didn't happen the right away.
Oh, correct.
It didn't happen right away. I was lost. I was lost out in the community. I didn't have no guidance. You know, when I got out, I got bound over from juvenile court for one. But I always remember what he told me. No matter what I was going through, the process already been started before I met him. But while I was on that journey, he came in and he kind of gave me the light. He gave me the light that I couldn't see. So when I met him, it was like a breath of fresh air because now I knew it was a whole nother route that I could take once I got out of the situation that I was in.
Oh, okay, Marquise, let me stop you there for a minute. Would it be fair to say that you were then at a crossroad
I was at a
in your
crossroads.
life, and this gentleman
lost.
came in and helped kind of get you over the fence or through
Catapulted me over there.
I say that again.
He catapulted me to that level.
I like that.
He did.
I like that.
He
That's
did.
good. That's
He
good
did.
information. So now, are you comfortable with sharing your story and information with young males such as yourself?
That's my goal. That's what I'm comfortable talking to other people, especially young men, about my journey and my experiences in life and what I went through, because a lot of the people that I'm talking to or that I will potentially be talking to in the near future has or is going through what I have been going through or what I already have been through in life. And, you know, me wanting to be a peer mentor, a peer support, you know, I have to be comfortable. I have to be comfortable talking to other young men who come from the same background I come from, who come from the same community I come from. You know, we all in Cuyahoga County. This is East Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, you know, but we're all in the same boat and we're all dealing with the same problems. There's a lot of systemic issues we're all facing, you know, and there's not enough people out here that's trying to, you know, address a lot of the problems, and I want to be one of the people, especially a young person. We need a lot of young people to come out and start addressing some of the issues that the community is facing, because we face a lot of issues and there are ways to fix those issues, but we all got to work together. It's not going to happen by Mr. Hill just going out into the detention center. It's not going to happen by me assisting him. It's not going to it's going to happen when we all come together as a community and we all get on the same page and do what needs to be done to make the community better and make the city better and this county. And lower the incarceration rate here in this county, because it can be done. It can definitely be done.
Yeah, very well, very well said, Marquise. Thanks for sharing. Mr. Hill, are there some rules, principles that you focus on when you go out into the communities, and that's a part of your Second Chance Incorporation?
Yeah, there are.
Please share them with
The reason I
us.
started doing this is because I once read Frederick Douglass said that it's easier to raise up a strong child than it is to repair a broken man. And so I started thinking about that, started thinking about my own self. And I came up with 3 principles that I've instilled in Marquise and all the kids that I've talked to. And that's know yourself, be yourself, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Because if you stay true to yourself, you can't help but be true to everybody else around you.
Now, I would like for you to repeat those 3 principles again for us.
Know yourself,
Know yourself,
be yourself,
be
and
yourself,
stay true to yourself.
and stay true to
I
yourself.
believe that the hardest journey any human being can take is to actually, especially in modern times, with all that we have going on and going around, is to look at themselves and be honest with themselves about who they are and where they stand in life, what they support, what they don't support. I mean, too many of us now are we're fair weather.
Okay.
Wherever it blows, that's where we're going to go.
Correct.
We don't take stances anymore. And this is why we see the erosion of our civil rights. We see black men getting killed willy-nilly by police. I mean, it's like he said, systemic. It is systematically done to us. You know, so know yourself, and you can't be tricked. Be yourself, and you're not imitating nobody. I mean, imitation is a sincere form of flattery, but it's personal suicide. If you be yourself, you can never go wrong. And if you stay true to what you know about you, come on, the world is yours.
I like it. I like it. Now, where can someone who's interested in finding out more about your
Well, I have a website. It's Second Chance with an numerical 2.org. I also have an email address, the Second Chance numerical 2 inc@gmail.com.
Okay, say that one more time for our guests.
Okay.
Please.
Second Chance with numerical 2 inc @gmail.com and at secondchanceinc.org.
Okay, gentlemen, this has been very informative, a very informative session. I'm so glad you both took out the time to come and share. Especially glad that our young adult, Black African American brother came out to share his point of
He's
view.
just an example of what can happen.
He's a wonderful example of what can happen. And I thank you for all of your wonderful
Well,
efforts.
it's a team effort. It's
working
not
with
just
youth.
me, it's a bunch of people. You know, it's a bunch of people. But yeah.
We
Definitely.
appreciate you. And East Cleveland is
Oh, this is where I grew up. Hey, born and raised, graduated from Shaw, 72. This is This has been my hometown since 1966,
It's good to have you in the community.
and I'm still here.
Okay, thanks so much. Take care and be safe. Don't forget to support your community organizations. We're here for you. Take care.